Hello, welcome back. Last time I tried to play as a thief but ended up playing as a bear instead. That was super cool. Also, this is the thief now. I was commenting that this was actually a dice, whatever. I don't know, I'm still going to say die because that's what I'm used to. Anyway, so presumably clearing run as robot would change maybe this into the robot. I've thought about what to do here. This music sounds unfamiliar, but maybe I've only heard it once and didn't remember. Episodes? Hold on. I wonder what this is. Okay, well I'll get there when I get there. I've thought about what to do here. I want to see what Warrior Run number 2 is like, so I think that's what I'm going to do today. Robot can wait for another day. So I'll probably go like Warrior 2, Robot 1, Thief 2, then maybe next character. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's welcome back the warrior, who's never going to win that monster truck if he doesn't work harder.
Oh, no.
Also, he'll never win that monster truck anyway. I think that wheel at the end is probably rigged to always come up skull. Though maybe it doesn't in the 6th run. I don't know. I'm guessing, but that's my current guess. Okay. Thrown right into it. Alright, so warrior can reroll. I only start with a sword. That's fine. You hide treasure, so you first. Also, my pre-flight checks tell me game audio is actually recording this time. I don't know why every once in a while it decides not to. Hothead is weak to ice. I don't have any. Right, combat roll, reroll, sure. His moves are fireball. Alright, very few choices. Just do that. Hold on, I could have rerolled more. I forgot that. Whoops. Gotta remember what I can actually do. That's on fire. I'll risk re-rolling this. Okay. My risk paid off. He had nothing. That's even only. I guess he had odd numbers. I didn't take the time to see what his numbers were. Okay. Sure. Give me something better. Thanks. I took 2 damage, and that's fine. So I'm going to assume this is a little harder because it's the second run with him, and clearly it keeps track. Shovel! And weaken, okay. On 6, inflict weaken. Okay, so I have to get a 6 if I want to weaken. Alright, so this is just a better sword if I have... Well, if something's not strong against earth, it's a better sword. I guess that's just earth element. But anyway, if I have a 6, obviously I would use the shovel instead of the sword. Just gonna reroll my lowest ones. Okay, I got 4s. Right, this is the guy with the plasma cannon. I got to use that as the thief. I didn't get to play as the thief for very long. I'm looking forward to actually seeing what it's like to finish a run with him. But then again, the bear was pretty great. I was quite happy with that. Alright, so let's shovel. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. Level 2, great. Extra dice, great. Okay. A lot of this can go pretty quick now that I know what's going on. Treasure first. Or shop first? I only have 2 coins. Let's do treasure first. Then again, things there possibly cost 3. Probably doesn't matter. Anyway, dryads. Strong to poison. Don't have any. I do have earth, though. Poison slingshot. Add 4 poison. Ooh. That's not a small amount. You have that, right. On 6, restore 2 health, so I don't want her to get 6s or she can heal. Not that I have any control over that. Alright, that's the best I get. Doesn't matter which of these I do, so just whatever. Of course you recover, and decrease that. That makes sense. Alright, so this is double that action. Got 2 6s. That's nice. Here, do that, have some of that. And have some of this. And I can't quite kill you. It's very close, but not quite. However, having weakened both of those, I didn't see what weak Venus Flytrap was going to do. That did only poison 2, though. So that's nice enough. Sure. Okay. Treasure is... Bump. Great. Familiar with bump. Sounds good. I should recheck because this game is getting updated frequently, so things could change. Let's see, level up in 2 stars. So fight one of these and my health comes back anyway. So I'll save this for after the second battle where it'll be a little bit lower. Being confident that the pirate won't kill me if I'm at 19. Max 5, do that damage. On 5 you can reuse this, okay. Alright. So I'm going to be burned, and I'm going to be damaged. Alright. That's fine. Okay, right. So, good time for bump. So that I can shovel him. Can you show me what weakened? No. Can I... Is there a pause button? I mean, that's a pause button, I guess. I could also turn this down. Okay. Like, if I just wanted to slow down and see what his things are going to be... Alright, that's fine. That's the best I'm gonna get. Alright, so give me a moment. Cannon fire. No, that doesn't pause. Why? Really? He just keeps going. Well, that just makes it worse. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna level up, so taking damage doesn't matter as long as it doesn't actually kill me. So if I want to touch this 3, I don't currently have a reason to, though. Okay, I have a reason to. So I'm gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna double this. This still won't actually quite kill him, so I might as well not take the damage, since I have no way to kill him anyway, but he'll definitely die next turn. Okay. So he can't use the hook. Just cannon fire, 2 fire damage. 2 dice are burned, don't care, just gonna hit you with my sword. Okay, good. Level 3. The spiked shield, I used it for a little while on my first run, but then didn't love it so much. Boomerang does double damage to enemy. Ooh, that's nice. But that much to me. And it's small. I didn't use this last time, so let's try it. For variety. It's going to be a dangerous item, but if I can dump some health into it, then that could do up to 12 damage, which is real nice. I expect that wouldn't be an item I would use against the boss. Also, really wonder if the boss is going to be Aoife or somebody else. That number's off-center. At least it looks like it is. Yeah, it's closer to the left than the right. Oh, that's bothering me. Just had a delivery of some very stylish scarves. Nope, not for me. If I read this a certain... no. I thought I was seeing a reference to something, but I'm not even going to say what it is, because it's probably not, actually. That's kind of nice. That'd be nice if I get some poison. That's a sword replacement, and I do like that a lot. I think I'm gonna go for it, probably. Like, this would be useful now. This would be interesting if I'd be gambling on getting good poison abilities later. But this would help me... Well, that's just 2 extra damage every turn. This would make the enemy's abilities worse. Let's go all in on the damage. That's the way I usually like to play. Alright, so replace that sword with a broad one. And let's go. Alright, remind me about the marshmallow. Snowball, fireball. Right, okay. I could have had a snowball, but I don't. Let's see. 3 dice, 4 items. 4 dice, 4 items. There we go. So shovel. Doesn't matter what I roll here. I always get exactly 2 extra damage. Boomerang. Okay, so I have another 6. Then I have a 5. Okay. So I can't quite kill you this time. Guess I'm gonna use the boomerang. Okay. Oh, and you get limit break from that, of course. That's neat. If I'd used that first, then I could have furied and actually ended the battle that turn. I didn't think about that, though. I want to say somebody was telling me something about how you can actually see when the limit break is going to charge up all the way. Here, I'll bump you with a shovel. There's only room for one cube monster in this dungeon, and it's Mwaha Harshmellow. You're not a cube, though. You're a cylinder. Okay, that was a weird thing to say. In so many ways. Alright. Yeah, hold on, the shop's still open. I thought I could only buy one thing ever from the shop. I was mistaken. So I could totally get all of these. Okay, that makes it a lot less of a gamble. That would then mean that I'm gambling on not needing the money later. Sure. Sounds fine. I'm gonna buy all these things. It does also look like I have an inventory limit. I don't think I'm gonna fill it all the way up, but I should be aware of that. Oh, blank text. Okay. That seems like a slight problem. Her name's Yolanda. I don't think I knew that before. Think I found a bug, maybe. Alright. Do I want to change to any of that? No. I'm happy with my build as it is, I think. Then again, if I'm worried about damaging myself, I could do Snowball instead of Boomerang. It's worth thinking about. Keymaster, you're new. Wizard, you're level 2, so I'm going to go for you first. Bully, you're not new. I'm quite familiar. Actually, Wizard's new too, I think. His socks pop off. Oh boy. So he's going to cast... Okay. So his rolls determine which spell he can cast. This thing that's going on here is strange. Plus 1 dice this fight. That's kind of nasty. Okay. I mean, these are all scary in their own way. I'll just wait and see what he does, I guess. Yes, I want this. Oh, I should have, well, I could have weakened 2. But it's better to double this, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now, if I double the Boomerang, I wonder if that hits me twice. Let's see if I can find out. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So this should do 16 damage to him and possibly 8 to me? Yes. Okay. The card, like, comes back around and hits me then. Can't quite kill him, I'm 1 short. Oh wait, yes I can. I can't not kill him, actually. He doesn't get to do anything. Aw, poor wizard. Sorry. I'm sure I'll see you again later, and you'll get to do something. Oh well. I looked at your cards, at least. Level up in 3. Okay, so I will level up when I think I probably want to take the health, though. I have no way to heal in battle, and I'm low enough that I'm ready to worry about it. Okay, yeah, so a lot of familiar stuff here. I got Blight and Detonator. First time through here, I also had those things. Yeah, this is fine. Bully, I've fought you a lot. Right, you have rocks and stuff. So I'm going to start with this. Alright, I improved my situation slightly. If I'm doubling something and I don't have a 6, then I might as well make it the Boomerang if I'm okay with damage to myself. Yes, ready in 2 HP, that is what that says. So I could put a low one into Boomerang, I don't want to though. I can't take damage other than with the Boomerang, so I'm going to be doubling Broadsword. Alright. Okay. So use this. Double, bump it first. Oh shoot, too late. Alright, fine. No, this is actually alright. I was gonna bump... Yeah, I lose out on 1 damage by having clicked that so early. Because I could have bumped and done 5 times 2 instead of 4 times 2. Oh well. So got a pretty good damage dealing build here, just my healing is very limited. Yeah, and there's nothing I can do to heal during this, so just do one of those. Sure. Now, since I know I'm going to level up, I should have actually taken some damage to get my limit gauge up. I wasn't paying enough attention to my experience to know I was going to level up, though. I don't think I get to see that on the combat screen, only here. So just keep track. Before you enter combat, make a note whether you're going to level up at the end or not. Because I might want to take damage. Okay, here we go. So going for... Ooh, I don't have enough. I already have one of those. I could get another. I've seen somebody else with this. The cowboy, I think. That's nice. I like both of those. I think I'm going to take the claw because I did buy some poison equipment. Yeah. 2 purple things are here. So I'm going to attempt to make a poison build. Note to self, I will not level up during this battle. What are you doing? Also, your eyes are keys. Okay, so you're like a wizard. These all unlock a keyblade, alright. Okay, so... what? This is strange. I'll just let him do it and see what happens. Alright, so this... right, let's see. So I can do this, and it's fine. I can boomerang, take 2 damage, and then be at exactly limit status if I use the 2. But then I kind of waste the power of the boomerang. So I think I'd rather take more damage. Let's see, and then I would double the broadsword. No, let's do it this way. I'll save on health for now. So exactly filled my limit gauge. Then I can do... well, I can first do some of this. Great. I'll go ahead and bump you, double you, and do this. Okay. So lock 6. Lock 6 minus. What the heck? Oh, he only had 1 and I weakened it. It just happened to be the one that weakened and stopped him from doing anything. Aw, poor guy. Oh well. Alright, so another thing. There was a 6 health on this floor. So I actually want to do as much damage as I possibly can to myself. False. I want to do exactly 4 damage to myself. To fill that up all the way. And... or to heal all the way, but fill this as much as I can. Right? I think so. Okay. Oh, nicely done. Really solid fighting there. You're going to make such a great minion once you lose. Okay. It was a 7 health. Okay. So also need to make a note of what's on the board. Picked up some great wiring from Robobot. Oh, okay. So you're familiar with the robots. I can exit without upgrading anything, and I'm going to because I want to see if I want to go to the shop first. Just in case I want to upgrade what I buy here, like Claw. That's what I want. Going for a poison build if I can. Did I buy it? Yes. Okay. It made a different noise, but otherwise just looked like I exited the shop. So 1 extra damage per use, that's cool, but not super great. More weaken, that's cool, but not super great. That's nice, but whatever. Oh! So less damage to me. But I think I want to upgrade some poison. Max 5, add 1 poison. Only 1, though. This just isn't gonna work, is it? Like, with only 1 piece of equipment that can add poison, and it only adding 1 per turn, it'll always expire right away on the next turn. Like, let's see, how could this work? I could Claw, then Blight on the same turn, so you'd end up with 2. Then you'd have 1 on my next turn, so I'd Claw again, then Blight again, and you'd end up with 4. Then eventually I could detonate her. That just doesn't sound very good. That's actually pretty nice, honestly. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not ready to invest hard into poison until I get something else that can do more, because this just isn't enough yet. So is there anything that I would do rather than No, I like taking the damage because of limit gauge filling. Then again, I don't know, I shouldn't be too casual about that because, again, I have no way to heal currently. But I just did a calculation with that where I took a specific amount of damage and I would lose the ability to do that by upgrading this. This is just 1 extra damage per use. I mean, 2 extra if I'm limit breaking. But this is 2 extra damage every time you use this. So this is just better. Alright, snowball. Therefore I should use the snowball. I'm barely using bump. I can do without it. Though I could take, like, claw and bump and put away the shovel. I'll consider it, but not now. And I'm out of money, so let's go. Fireman, Crystallina, you're both new. Wickerman is not. I have no fire. I have some poison. None of you look like you'd be weak to poison. Alright, I want your treasure, though you're only level 3, so I'll do you first. I'm not going to level up until the end of this floor. And then I will exactly. Green card has like rarer goods or something. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what level I go for first. But if I need the health before you, then I guess I'd like to have the option. Okay. Snowball, definitely want. I do have ice. You'll be weak to ice. And bump could actually do well with that because of because I might not have odd, but with as many dice as I have, I probably will easily be able to get it. I'm strategizing probably a lot harder than I need to do for Warrior 2, because this has been super easy so far. Fireball, fireball, okay. So obviously I definitely want to do this. Alright, that did 14 damage to you. I'll reroll. Right, I have no bump, so if you're rerolling, just reroll the lowest, unless you want to do specific things with the boomerang, which I don't. Okay, that did nothing. So boomerang to do the most. And I cannot quite kill him. He's going to survive with 1 health. Alright. At least I get to see what he does, which is just fireball, right? So not exciting. I froze him a bit. Limit gauge is happening. I'm going to save it for the next battle, though. So I'll just give you a little snowball, and that'll be that. Alright, gonna take the healing. Fight you, unless I want to change snowball for something else, because I'm not doing that guy anymore. It's still pretty good. I wasn't particularly missing bump during that battle, so let's go with this. Limit break, yes. Okay, so this will be used on the broadsword. I have 2 6s, that's nice. You will crystallize, create a random crystal weapon, okay. I could have used this on the boomerang, but that would cause me a lot of damage. Doing that much seems worth it to me, so that's fine. I'll just re-roll these a couple of times, maybe. I got a 6, okay. And I could just take the odd, but I'm gonna gamble. Okay. It paid off. No effect. Okay. Hollow Crystal, do 3 damage. Why did you put it in... I mean, not that it would have made a difference. But still, that seemed like a silly choice. Right, so you still have the Hollow Crystal. You look like you could be scary if my damage output wasn't so high. But it's pretty high. Alright. Hammer. So a lightning weapon. Hang on, tell me about that again. Do that damage on 6, inflict 1 shock. So shock disables random equipment, right? Sounds better than weakening, right? If I'm remembering what that does. Not certain that I am. Alright, let's go. Don't have any. Didn't find a matchstick or anything. Alright, and you have Venus Flytraps and Staff, that's right. Okay. Got some 6s. Neat. Okay, I'm going to level up, so I might as well go all out with... oh, but I'd like to actually use the Limit Break on the Boomerang, I think. That would be the most effective. It's not going to happen, though. Alright, well I have the perfect setup to do this. 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 And this. Okay. Wow, I'm just almost destroying everything first turn. They always get 1 turn just barely. Yeah, so shock disables a random thing. I took 6 damage, that's fine, I'm gonna level up. Right now, done. And once again, I should have filled my limit gauge. I keep not thinking about that. It's fine, but I should have. Okay. I have no shield, so I'm going to upgrade instead. Smaller hammer. Slightly more damage, already upgraded. Fixed amount. More weakens. Slightly more damage. Man, this poison build just is not working out. So if I take the smaller hammer, then I can put a bump in there. Let's do that. Sure. Alright. What do you have? Broadsword Battle Axe. I did like the Battle Axe. This is all you've got to trade. You're in more trouble than I thought. Yeah, I mean, my equipment's not the greatest, but, well, then again, I mean, like, look how I'm destroying everything. I definitely don't need my broadsword anymore. Wait, false. That's the broadsword. I was mistaken. Max 4, double that. No, I prefer this, I think. Cool as the battle axe is, this can only do up to 8, so can this. But this has restrictions. If I have a 6, I can use this. Yeah, that's a weird trade. I'm going to prefer the broadswords. So I'll pass on that and just move on. I should have checked her again to see if she offered a different trade. I'm assuming she wouldn't, but I don't know that she wouldn't. Okay, no choices here other than what equipment to bring, and I think I'm happy with what I have. Singer. Not gonna level up. Weaken, 12 damage after 20, got it. Okay. Alright, yeah, so my hammer's smaller, and I have a bump. Okay, so at least I could do a maximum damage snowball, but I'd probably prefer... I didn't make a note of how much health was on the board. I'm gonna be a little more reserved about using the boomerang right now, because I don't know when I would get a chance to do any healing. So let's just avoid the boomerang for a moment. Oh, I could have bumped that to a 6 and done that. I didn't. Oh well. That's fine. Yeah, let's see how this goes if I play a little bit more reservedly. So I froze one of those. Taking some damage and getting weakened. Okay, so weakened is not the opposite of upgraded, so it's just a separate thing entirely, because I was just thinking, what if my hammer gets weakened? Would it go back to its full size and just like kick the bump off the board? No, it's a separate thing entirely. Okay, 1 HP. I could do that to myself. Sounds like a strategy. Okay. Then I'll do this, of course. Oh, my bump also got weakened, by the way. I just noticed. Max 3, so I can't get a good snowball. Alright. I can reroll. I can reroll. I can reroll. Well. Alright, that's fine then. Can't do this. Can't do this. Okay. You're not gonna get a chance to high notes, so that's good for me. I'm a little worried about my health. I kinda have a health problem here. Don't want to fill my limit gauge because I don't want to take damage right now. Yeah, with no means of healing, this has turned kinda nasty actually. So there's this. I'll take it right now. So 13 stars. 9 stars. 4 stars. Okay, so I will level up when I've killed everybody on the board. Meaning if I want to get any use out of that apple, I'd have to do this, then this, and save the loud bird for later. So I guess that's what I'll do. Kraken might be weak to shock. It's water elemental, right? Or, you know, could be. Sea creature. Doesn't say that it is. Okay. Deep Sea Howl, Curse Enemy, Overwhelm. That's right, I remember this. Okay. So yeah, I should take the boomerang out of my inventory because I'm refusing to use it at the moment. I should have thought of that before I entered this combat. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, so we'll do one of these. One of these. Then do what I can to get highest broadsword roll available. Okay, done. So you want to camouflage, so 2 are blind. Alright, that's fine. I can definitely deal with blind. Also, I have 2 6s, which is nice. 6 gets used on this immediately. Other one probably goes here. I would say so, sure. Alright, let's find out if this is odd. It was, and I didn't see how much. That's fine. Alright. Okay, good. I'm glad that shocked the Overwhelm, so he had to waste something on it. That's all fine. Okay, and I'm done. Alright, so avoiding using the boomerang makes it look like my health is less of an issue. This might end up being what I buy in my current situation. Oh, no, I want this. So suddenly a poison build becomes viable. On 6, add 2 poison. Okay, so what would this change? So a 2 tall thing would replace my broadsword. I would take claw instead of snowball. Detonator instead of boomerang, I guess, and blight instead of hammer? That sounds interesting, so I want to do it. So Toxic Ooze is my choice. You go here. You go here. You go here, and you go here. Seems sensible enough, right? So that's my basic damage dealer. That's my low dice dump. That's my finisher. And that's just something to put extra stuff into. Sounds okay, though. Thing about poison, though, is, well, let's find out how it feels. It might be good. So that's 8 health to restore. There's also upgrading. On 6 I had 3 poison. Yeah, that's nice, but yeah. Okay, even... This is probably what I would upgrade in this situation, so I'm going to just do it. Alright. So Claw gets more uses. Okay. Yeah, nothing else I can really do. So I'm going to take the Rat King, and hopefully survive with just enough health to get enough to, from this, to kill the Loud Bird. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I feel like I should be a little worried. Oh shoot, well that's the worst thing to have brought here, oh no! How strong is strong? Does it like cut it in half, or... Oh. Well. Alright, won't get to see how good poison is in this battle. Oh boy, I might die here. It's entirely possible. Okay, well, does he take any poison at all? He does. Reduced by 1 on each turn. Okay, but like, okay. So he has it. And I can still use Detonator just fine. So I guess I would just put this in here. Let's see. Let's see, how would this work? I'm picturing if I were to reroll this into a 6, then bump it, then I could reroll again and I could get more for Blight. But I'm not... Do I want to take that risk? Not right now. I'll just take the this much damage there, and this much bumping up the Blight. Okay. Okay, but he doesn't get to do much. Alright, this is not so bad. Alright, so definitely want to do this now. Did he take any poison damage? This doesn't say reduces by 1 at the end of the turn. Why? It used to say that. I just looked at it. Also, I need to pay attention. On his turn, does he take poison damage? I would like to know. I'll try some rerolls. Hold on, I need an even number for that. I'll just use that one. Okay, whatever. So probably want to bump you. Do that and this. Okay. Now does he take 5 poison damage? Does he take any? He took 3. Okay, so it's cut in half, rounded up. Got it. Makes sense. Okay, so all this is doing is inflicting poison. That's his only means of attack. I'm gonna get a limit break here. Probably gonna save it for the Loud Bird, because I can totally easily kill him this turn. Okay, so just Claw and Toxicus. Done. Right? Nothing else I need to do. These numbers don't stick around, right? Do I know this for sure? I don't think I know it for sure. So I can just bump this by 1, kill him with that 4, or you know, actually I can use the 2 on the Detonator to get rid of him. Okay, so just in case, like, this carries over, I don't think it does, but just in case it did, then it's currently at 6. It should restart at 18 next combat, I think. Okay, so I'm fine, I guess. Alright, Loud Bird, you can silence me with doubles. You can become dodgy, and you can do that. Okay, you can't dodge poison that's already on you, though. So I'm going to give you as much poison as I can. Why did I not bump that first? Because I wasn't thinking. Whoops! That's fine. Here we go. Okay, it didn't matter. Kind of. Alright, so I can Only claw for 3, but that's fine. Right, and this didn't carry over. Of course it didn't. Why would it do that? Alright, that's what I did. Wait, I didn't use my limit break. Why? I should have. Shoot. Oh well. Oh, well now I can't. I really should have. Man, that was a mistake. However, I guess that does mean I'll have it for the boss, if I save it all the way to the end of this. And I'll level up so it doesn't matter. No, this is fine. I'll just save this the entire time. Otherwise I might have to, like, make sure to take a certain amount of damage or something. Anyway, does silence stick around to the end of combat? You are dodged, so you're going to avoid the next attack, so I want to spend something of lesser value on you. So detonator probably counts as an attack. So let's do this. Yes, okay, so that got rid of your dodge. Max 5. Okay, so then I can Toxic Ooze to add one more, Claw to add that, and bump that up. So for a boss encounter, the Blight could end up being good. Okay, so got a 6 that's probably just going here. Why would I not? Because I would do this first. Would I? Yes. Oh wait, you were dodgy. Shoot, I didn't... I forgot to pay attention to that. Alright. Fine. Oh boy, I'm not dealing much damage to you. Again, it's fine. I'm going to level up at the end of this. I can mess up a lot here, as long as I don't actually die in this battle. Nothing here makes much of a difference. I'll come out with a full limit gauge, because I'm not using it. But I shouldn't just stick around here forever. Alright. I can detonator for a little bit of damage. Hold on, can I make this happen? No. Not really. I mean, yes. Yes, I have 13 here that I could spend on that. So if I do this first... It doesn't add poison. That's still what I'm gonna do. I mean, that's the only thing I can do here. I'm gonna double your poison, just to see this do something. Okay, poison 6. Cool. Yeah, I've been silenced every turn. The first turn was the only time I could have used my limit break. It's fine. Don't care. You're already doubled. Needs 6. Oh, I see. That's what weakened that is about. Alright. I mean, I can just kill you with Claw and Toxic Ooze, right? Yes. There. Okay. That was messy, but again, it doesn't matter because I leveled up. Everything's fine. I have 5 dice. I got another Toxic Ooze. Alright, not going to be able to use that really. Only 3 coins, so no buying anything. Alright, let's go. Okay. So it's somebody else. Is this another Irish name? I'm not going to pronounce that until I look it up. It's probably not the way it looks. Let's see. So, this was working okay. I don't want a boomerang here because I have no way to heal. And I'm worried about taking damage. I feel like Blight's just not doing anything good for me, and Detonator's not great either. I would do so much better with a broadsword. Or I could get Toxic Ooze in the mix somewhere and really go all in on the poison. So 2 Toxic Oozes. And a Claw and a Bump. So just give up Detonator and Blight, maybe? But see, then Detonator would start getting good, so I'd want to keep that instead of Bump. That's only on 6, though. Would I be getting that many 6s? I don't know, maybe. That's just straight up damage, plus 2. This is actually a super tough choice. If I went all in on the poison, which of these would I leave out? See, if I'm going all in on the poison, that's when Blight starts looking good. But then again, I want my 6s for Toxic Ooze, so like 5s would go into Blight, and after several turns, it would only just double it, and I feel like no battle is long enough for this to be worthwhile. So if that's the way I feel, then I should kick it out and replace it with something else. So that's the place to dump non-6s. That's the place to put evens. Like, maybe I'll just do without Bump and take this. I don't know about this, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll have my first death here. We'll see. Immune to lock and freeze. Okay, well, glad I didn't bring Snowball then. Ah, for the lost caress of the wind, the call of the birds in the air. Oh well, in the absence of any of that, a fight will do nicely. 70. Alright, this is going to be a tough fight, but I think I might be able to do it. Alright, I do have a 6, so I'm going to double a Toxic Ooze. So that's 4 already. I can't bump because I gave up my bump. So I'm just going to have to re-roll for that. It's already going pretty well. So I can use a 2 on that, use the 5 here, and everything's actually pretty great. Okay, this build is good, as it turns out. Oh, by the way, what do you do? Okay, +1 inflict curse. +2 lock, +3 blind. Okay, so I'm gonna get a status, but I don't know which status. Also gonna take kind of a lot of damage, maybe? Well, no, I'm either gonna take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12 damage. Okay. Alright, so double whatever she... Oh, how many dice does she have? 1. Okay, I do get to see. Alright, her having only 1 makes that less scary. She's halfway down on the first turn. She did... Let's see, I used my limit break already, so silence is... Oh no. Okay, that's a lot of shock. That's 6 shock. Can use a dice to unshock. Okay, but see, like, I have 6 shock. Only 4 of these are available. Does this mean I'm going to have to dump this many in before... Okay, that's unshocked, so it's fine. Temporarily disabled. So, no, this is just gone on the next turn, I think. Okay, that's great. Let's see, Detonator is even. So my best move here, I guess, is to release this with that and then use the 2 on it? Sure. That's what I did. Silence goes away in a turn, right? Like, shock also does, right? I think? I don't know, I don't think this stays here. Anyway, it turns out I've won. Poison's pretty good. Even if I did nothing for the next 2 turns. Yikes, and I might. I don't have to, though. I can just finish her this way. Alright, so I'll just take this damage. Let's see. If I do this first, let's see if this works. I'll activate, do this, then the damage goes toward the next one, so that's nice. Hoping that doesn't count as an action, though. Like, this should double, right? Yes. Okay, great. So if you're gonna touch a burning dice, use the limit break first. Another magnificent win! Now let's wait for the wheel to do its thing. Oh, what a surprise, it's a skull. Oh dear. Looks like the wheel is against you today. But never mind, maybe next time. What? What? Episode complete. What? Is this what I already did with him? I mean, it was different from the tutorial. Oh. So I was still playing Warrior 1. Okay, now I get it. So those are episodes and they're not unlocked yet, so I can only do the first one. Okay, so I have to play with different contestants. Okay, so I have no reason to play as Thief next time. It really needs to be Robobot. Got it. Okay. Well, you know, I still saw something different because that was not the same as the tutorial. Like, first few floors were different and stuff. And I got to try a poison build. Alright. Well, technically no progress actually happened though. That's fine. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll see you next time to play as Robobot then.